What to do when a guy ignores you, dating advice. This video will expose exactly what to do when a guy ignores you and the exact reasons why a man might ignore you. There are 4 possibilities to make sure you don't end up sabotaging a good situation by texting him something insane or contacting him too soon. So, you have to know why he's ignoring you and realistically analyze your situation to avoid embarrassment and to avoid making the wrong move, because you can make a guy who's still into you actually dislike you because you were too needy or acted in a way that scared him off. So, why is he ignoring you and ghosting you? Being ghosted is the worst. It's kind of like an obnoxious, soul-crushing, baffling experience, and let's talk about it because we all have been there. So you're sitting on the phone, you just don't know why he's not responding. Why is he not texting back? Why is he ghosting? Why? I cannot tell you how many women I have coached off a ledge when they come to me and say, he's ghosting. Why? Why? That's always the question. So here's a very common situation. Waiting by the phone, you're just sitting there, waiting, hoping, praying. Is he texting me? Where is he? Please, why isn't he texting me? I cannot believe he didn't text me back. We went to this restaurant in Beverly Hills. He paid in everything and he was checking out. Oh, is that him? It's not him. That was just some woman that I was gonna go to lunch with, but it's fine, I'm fine. Okay, so as I was saying, we were going to go to this restaurant in Beverly Hills and we went there and he paid in everything, but he was checking out this really trashy girl with butt implants. Yes, butt implants, these massive butt implants. And I knew he was secretly trying to capture that butt for himself. I actually hate myself so much right now for ever trusting him. I hate everybody. I hate everything about him. No, I actually hate him, not myself. Why would I hate myself? He doesn't deserve me. Oh my God. Wait, is that him? No, that wasn't him. There wasn't even a sound. It's fine, I'm fine. Okay, so have you ever felt that way? Have you ever sat by your phone and wanted to break it because every ding is not him? Sorry for that loud noise, but seriously? Hey, it's Erin, your personal love expert, back again on the channel where we make men make sense, VixenDaily. If you wanna learn what to do when a man ignores you and ghosts you, then write "I'm ready" right now in the comments down below while the intro plays. This video has been requested so many times, so I hope you guys enjoy, but before we dive in, I have a very small favor to ask. If you like this video, any of my videos, anything about me, what I'm wearing, love advice, and please give me a like, a thumbs up, give me a like, share, subscribe, tell people all about it. Now, let me just dive into one thing. The truth is, no matter what your situation, the solution and the action item is the same. Give him space. Now that we have covered that, let's dive into the 4 possibilities why a man might be ignoring you. Number 1, he's busy or unavailable. So that's a very good thing. It means he's still into you, but he could be genuinely busy and unable to see you. So it's still okay if you back off, because if he is still into you, you want to try to give him a massive amount of space unless he is genuinely busy, because he probably is genuinely busy and you have to back off for 24 hours at least. Give the space, and then you can reach out after 24 hours, or preferably when you can meet up in person, so it puts you in a good position to make him see you in a positive light rather than a needy light, and re-trigger the attraction between the two of you. So back off, because you will in turn turn him off by being needy, and then you still have a chance now if this is the case. So do not give him space, and you will be in the winning position. But if you do not know how to give him space, then you're gonna make him run. That's a winning perspective, that space is golden. We love space, I love space, everybody wants space. We need room to breathe, don't we? Now, real quick, I wanna point something out, and maybe this is the first video you've ever watched by me, or maybe you already subscribe to the channel and watch all my videos, but I want to point out that what I'm really showing you is what the perspective is that really makes your love life effortless, easy, and just plain work the way you've always wanted it to. It makes a difference between you feeling bad, worried, and confused and frustrated, or things making perfect sense, and you feeling clear, confident, and like your relationship just plain works without any stress. Now, regardless of whether or not you subscribe to this channel, when you watch my videos, no matter what it's about, I want you to always pay close attention to the perspective that I show you, because that's where 90% of the power comes from to make your love life great and magical. Number 2 scenario is he is playing mind games and is afraid to message you, but he is absolutely still interested in you. So ka-ching, if this is the case, it means he's still into you, which is absolutely great. However, he could be afraid of being rejected. Now, it's still okay if you back off because that means he's still into you and he only wants space. Give him space, and if he's genuinely afraid, backing off will be the golden ticket to winning his heart. But then what you can do is reach out after 24 hours, or preferably when you can meet up in person, so it puts you in a good position to make him see you like a woman that is not needy and desperate, so he'll like you more and more, and that will reinforce his attraction and it'll re-trigger and rekindle that attraction between the two of you. Very good scenario. Now, back off though, because if you act needy, then you actually make him not like you anymore. Now, number 3 is the sadder situation, and I am sorry, but it is a possibility. He doesn't want to talk to you right now. Now, it doesn't mean that he hates you, but he could be angry at you. It's sad but true, and it's only going to be okay if you back off. Literally, as I've mentioned, for every single one, 24 hours. Back off, give space, and reach out after 24 hours when you can reach out and meet up in person. That is the golden ticket to re-trigger attraction, and it is much easier to rekindle a spark in person. Now, Mark Rosenfield talks about this subject a lot. What do you do when a guy ignores you for no reason? My boyfriend is ignoring me. Help! My favorite relationship advice and dating advice for women and relationship coaching in general is all about what to do when your boyfriend is ignoring you, because that's when you really trigger love, when you know what to do. You give space, what to do when a man ignores you, what to always do. No matter what, do not freak out. Do not freak out. Do not freak out. I don't care how much you want to. I don't care how much you hate him. I don't care how angry you are. When he ignores you, please, for the love of God, to help yourself, do not ever reach out, ever, unless you're okay with him not replying, because he might not, and that's okay. But you can only reach out if you're okay in your gut, in your soul, if he doesn't reply. That's a more attractive vibe. That's a better vibe. It's just gonna make more sense. Number 4 is that he just doesn't want to talk to you in general. So I'm sorry to break the news to you that it could be possible that he's just not into you and he wants to kind of fade away, and hope you get the hint without having to be too rude and say that he's not into you. It's sad, but it's true, and it is definitely very possible. So be okay with this outcome and go into this knowing this could be the outcome. Now, again, same thing, you can reach out after 24 hours when you can meet up in person, but do not expect anything. And again, do not think he has to reply. And the biggest rule is do not reach out unless you are absolutely okay with him not replying. So now let's go back to the drawing board, and I want to give you 4 steps to kind of examine your situation and what you should do. Step 1, think about if he is busy or just not available. So it's best to assume this, because if you do not act in a way that just assumes he could be busy, you turn him off and it puts you in a needy bracket. Men do not like neediness. It is a turn off. So if you're unsure, just put this out of your mind and take the high self-esteem route, if you will, which basically means, again, 24 hours before you send a message, do not do anything. There is no action that is needed now until enough time has gone by where you kind of want to stop yourself. You don't want to be sending a ton of angry messages and then regret it, so wait. Step 2, examine your communication patterns. So this gives you a better idea of what to do. Do you normally communicate a lot? It is a very smart thing to examine your norm. So do you talk every day? If so, it makes sense that, he's probably busy if he's not responding, because if you talk every day, then you're probably in the clear here. Now, wait for 24 hours, same thing, and give space. That's the solution too. Because if he's busy and then you go crazy and start being needy and sending him paragraphs, you're gonna turn him off and make him run. Step 3, look at your level of commitment. Guess what this determines? This determines whether you're gonna fail or win. Very important. So if your relationship is defined, then you are fine. You don't need to be going crazy and worrying. So you can then reach out if you're in a relationship, because it makes more sense. So that gives you almost a right, if you will. And don't text and reach out unless there's clear commitment, but it does give you that right. Now, I'm not saying that you're not able to freely reach out, but just respect the boundaries of your level of commitment. Number 4 is examine the last texting conversation. So it might have made him want space or to limit the interactions based on it not feeling good to him. Was it pleasant? Was it needy? Was it a bit out there? Was it a good vibe? Boring? Fun? Was it an argument? Was it a drag? Well, then think about it. Why would he want to be responding? So maybe he kind of felt that you were pressuring him or demanding a reply from him. That's a very bad vibe to give off. So try to have an in-person interaction where you reinforce the good vibe together. You reinforce that good vibe and only text him when you can see him in person. The in-person dynamic is key here, and it gives the message that you're fun to be around, you're chill. The biggest problem behind the problem is your perspective is making you suffer, and that's killing your mood, which is killing your vibe, which is killing your relationships, because you feel crazy that he's not talking to you because you spend time worrying and obsessing about him instead of being at peace and enjoying your own life while he's away. Now, You're worried that there's a relationship problem where you're losing him. So you want to hear or see some reassurance from him that he's still interested in you, that he still cares, and the relationship ends up being a drag and it's not fun and it doesn't feel good anymore. It feels anxious and gloomy, and relationships stop feeling fun, they stop feeling good, and that's not a good thing. The pressure is on him to drag your mood up, and it feels tedious and draining, and honestly, instinctually, people, men and women, don't want to be targeted with this kind of energy. It's draining and it's exhausting, it's never ending. There's never enough reassurance to quell your anxiousness, and eventually he's gonna get drained, pull away, and shield himself from the emotionally draining energy. And I say this not to hurt you, but to help you. You must cut the cycle and do something that builds a relationship instead of destroying it. Now, this is gonna be simple if you're emotionally self-sufficient and you're happy. Stop feeding into your worries. Be okay even if he left. Instead of worrying about it or obsessing about it, be able to live happy on your own. Give him space because you love your own space too, because you're so happy on your own and you enjoy your life truly so much. And when you and him are both happy in your own life, guess what you do? You bring that good energy back into the relationship. Things get better and better, okay? So I really hope that you take that to heart. Now, you might be making a mistake in your love life and you don't know it because your instincts are tricking you. Well, what if you had a personal love expert who could be there at the exact moment that you needed it and help you with any love life problem and stop you from making the wrong move? Well, we get so many comments these days now, and you know I try to apply to everyone, and I still will, but I wanted to create a private group where I could give you individual attention for me to help with whatever you're dealing with in your love life so you can get the love life you really want. No problems, no confusion, no more heartache or heartbreak. Now, space is limited, but if there's still space available, you can connect with me in the Insider group, VixenInsider.com. That's VixenInsider.com. Now, be sure to comment on this video with your thoughts on this topic or any questions you might have, and subscribe to the channel for more love advice so you can have the love life you really want. And I will see you next time.